It's your boy Mr. G, and I'm back, and I got another Steve story for you on the Road to Freedom Moto Vlog. This is my story, and I'm just out and about doing my thing on the Strom. Love this thing. I mean, oh man, that guy's got a nice chopper. Holy mother of pearl. I think we should go see it, man. Jeez, that was nice. And so, I don't really want to turn around, but I want to see that chopper all at the same time. So another Steve story or two. Maybe I'll do two. I don't know. Maybe I'll do three. So let's do it like this. Have you ever had a friend that showed up at your house to pick you up, pulls up in their car wearing a trench coat, gives you the like one finger whisper thing, like shh, and then hits the volume button on his stereo and has the Spy Hunter song playing? You know that thing? There used to be a video game that was the soundtrack to. It wasn't the I don't know, the game might have actually been called Spy Hunter. And it was that track. It wasn't like the James Bond track. I don't really keep up with Bond. James Bond. And you get in the car and pull away to that nonsense. Have you ever had that happen to you? Because if you knew my buddy Steve, you'd be able to answer yes to that. So let's do another one. Have you ever... Alright, so back in the day, in the 80s, Ray-Bans came out, and the big thing were that they were these foldable sunglasses that went in a pouch. And I don't know why that was a big thing. They were expensive, and you could get glasses for like $2 shades that looked just as good, but didn't fold up into a tiny little pouch and didn't say Ray-Ban on them. So Steve had been like playing with like how to open them with one hand and put them on his face while driving, while steering his car in the other hand, with his other hand. So, he started slow, and then he had gotten to like, watch how fast I can do this, and he'd pull him, he didn't have them in the pouch, and he'd pull them out of his center console, all fold it, and with one hand he'd unfold them, stick them on his face all simultaneously, like pretty smooth, and he thought he was the bomb. So he picks me up one day, and we're out riding with the top down. He had a convertible, and he's going to do his classic Ray-Ban move that he's been practicing, and I've been bagging on him front of it, for it, like it's not cool, stop being ridiculous. But he knows that I think it's hysterical that he thinks it's cool. So he decides like he's going to do it like a nonchalant, like he is the man. Unfolding of the Ray-Bans. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dog. I mean, dog. So he gives me this look like I'm the man, and then he tries to do this real fast unfolding, and he grabs them real fast, and he flicks his fingers into them a certain way that he can unfold them and put them on his face, but he's going faster than he's ever done it before because he wants to show me that he is cool, and he smashes the glasses into his face. They don't unfold properly, they break, and all in one motion he chucks them out the car and keeps driving. Like he meant to do that, and he didn't make a mistake at all. We're, of course, at this point just crying, laughing because of how ridiculous it is. And I just never forget that moment. It's just one of those moments growing up where you're gaining your independence, where you're just like, you're going to talk about it for the rest of your life because it's freaking hysterical. Here's my third one. Have you ever had a friend that you're in the car in the summer cruising with the top down, or whatever it is, the Jeep with the tarp off or whatever, and you're all eating ice cream cones. And things are good. Everybody's hot. You got the breeze coming in and a cold ice cream, and everybody's happy. Well, I've experienced this. So we're doing our thing, getting our ice cream in the old belly. Back then I didn't have a belly. And Steve all of a sudden loses control of the car. He like swerved a little bit just to be a goof, and then the rear end of the car kind of cut loose on him. So now he's in this dilemma. He's got to get control of the car, but that will mean dropping his ice cream. And he is, ooh, skunk. Woohoo! Doesn't make you think of ice cream, that's for sure. And he is not going to drop this ice cream. So I watch as my life is endangered, as Steve decides to coolly get control of his car, but only with one hand on the wheel, because he ain't losing an ice cream. It doesn't matter if death is at risk, it's an ice cream. So he swerves to a little bit, you know, tail end comes out to the left and it comes out to the right. And then it comes out to the left and he gets control of the car, and then of course he's Steve, so he has to, you know, put a capper on it, so he just takes a nice slow lick of his ice cream and says nothing, just like, you know, I'm the man. And yeah, that's my boy Steve. So, you know, I grew up with just, my teenage years were about cars and nonsense, and motorcycles and nonsense. And of course, most of the nonsense I wouldn't tell you on camera. But man, some serious nonsense. Your boy Mr. G. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is my Steve story on my road to Freedom Moto Vlog. Catch me at Essential G. I hope you guys are experiencing this great weather. It's actually not that great. It's supposed to rain, but I don't know. What do you think? Looks pretty nice out, right, guys? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Your boy G, and I'm out. Peace.